Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today, as you can see, I am drawing silage. We are cutting silage in the middle of the night. I actually don't know what time it is. It's after 11 o'clock anyways now at this stage. So, as you may have noticed, I'm in a funny looking tractor. I'm in a 7718s, brand spanking new one, not ours, just in case you're wondering. Now, if you're of us ever buying one, or ever buying a new tractor anyways, but no, driving, this is one of our driver's tractors, and we're doing his own silage at the minute, and he's looking after keeping the plastic on the pit and whatnot, and he wanted me to drive his tractor so we could keep horsing in the silage. So I was more than happy to drive the tractor for him, even though there is a bit of would you call it stress or a bit of a worry, but very much so that however about driving one of our own tractors, you just drive away normally, but driving with a lot more care with this because it's not one of ours. Which is, I don't want to see anything happen to it. So we'll fill this load now, and I'll bring you into the yard, tip it, and show you a few things that I've learned about this tractor so far. I have driven it before, back, you may remember one of my old videos where I was spreading down and I was being loaded, but this is the tractor that was loading me, and literally just after I had finished filming for that video, or recording for that video, he let me in to fill it just to show me how the weight cells work on the loader on the tractor. And oh, some job, so there's some job. So not too much to cut now. Hopefully we'll be finished by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Shouldn't go on any longer than that. We'll be going until it's finished. Tomorrow's the Sunday. Today is the 29th of June. So we don't work on Sundays. We look after our cattle on Sundays. So it has to be done, and gives you a bit of a break and recuperate a bit. So I think now that's this field done. I think I'm being told head back for the yard. Yep, there's no more there. Yeah, he's telling me to go back for the yard. So that's it. So in this tractor, this is a Dyna 6. Now, some of you may know these tractors. I'm pretty much a newbie to them. The newest thing I ever drove in the line of a Massey was a 6480, the last time in 2012. So that is as fresh as I've ever got. I've never been in a 76 or a 66, so I'm a bit fresh to the whole concept. For any that haven't been, or like me, and aren't too familiar with them, so you have your Dyna shift for forward reverse, and you can use it then to flick down through your gears. It also, if you keep flicking down, you can see there on the screen 3C at the minute. If I keep flicking down 3A and I flick down again, it'll drop back to 2A, I think it does. It doesn't drop back to 2F, it drops further down, and then when I go up from 2F into 3, it'll skip on to 3B. If you don't want to use that, you can also use this handle here beside me, so I can flick that back, flick it forward, and go up and down through the gears, which is very handy, so it is. So just in the yard now. I'm back. When I go into reverse, then it drops, there's a pre-selected gear on it, so that it, instead of being in the gear I was going in forward, it'll drop down to a different gear for reverse. Very handy when you're at loading stuff and such. So then to tip it, it's on the joystick for the loader, so you just flick it over to the side just after tipping the load there, and the man knows the tractor, the farmer we're working for, is just after coming over just to give me a few pointers. So might do a bit more video of drawing in a few load like this, and there'll be no fancy shots because I want to make sure I look after this. I don't want to be messing about like I normally do with our own machines. So we'll just go into the field and we will shut the door. I'll show you again when I get into the yard. I'll just cut out the bit with the farmer was chatting to me. So it's not too long a draw. Literally, it's right beside the yard. The fields are in the yard, so there's absolutely nothing to it. So 3A, take off. I'll just double check to make sure that's shut. If you don't pull the handbrake in the tractor, when you get off the seat, it pulls the handbrake itself and starts beeping at you. I know that much. So just double check that this is shut. Oh, double check. Better be safe than sorry. So now we pay on out to where we're at the minute. An absolutely lovely tractor to drive. There's great comfort in it, so there is, and there's just so much. It's just such a well thought out tractor. Such a well thought out tractor. I'd love to buy one of these. There's no hope of me buying one anytime soon, unless someone that's watching this has a couple of thousand that's doing nothing and they want to invest it in a contractor or something, you know. I'd be more than obliging to spend your money for you, but there's no fear of me ever getting my hands on one of these, not till they're about 20 years old at the price of them. I'll just cut straight down. Head down. So the crop we're lifting at the minute is fairly heavy now. We don't have too much to lift, or to be 30 acres. Yeah, 30-40 acres I'd reckon. Not quite sure exactly how much there is, but crops are very heavy now. Crop definitely very heavy. This is the third job. Ooh, right, is he stopped? No, he stopped. Is he letting them on? He's letting them on. Right. Get myself into gear. Ooh. Maybe not go too fast. But this is the third job we've lifted today. We started off this morning lifting our own, finishing off our own. We had we started lifting our own yesterday evening, and we got fairly well through. I was baling. I literally tied to the baler now for the last while. This is the first lock of silage I've drawn in, since May. I haven't drew any silage since May. The rest of the crew have been looking after that. Just the way it is. So I do the baling, but however, hopefully now I'll get a video done on the baling. I plan with me doing a video like my sort of the new style I'm going for, sort of shots of the day, of how I got on during the day, something like that. And then I'll also do a video at some stage then, just showing you how to use the Fusion, all the different buttons and settings and how different things work and whatnot. So that is the plan. So hopefully now I might, if I get a chance, then maybe to get out of the tractor and just get a shot of some of them going by. I will do, but I'm not going to be too chancy now, especially when I'm driving this tractor. As I've said many times, it's not mine, and I don't want to see anything happen to it. So the pressure is kind of on me, and the responsibility I was given to drive this tractor now. I'm definitely well pleased with myself to be getting to drive it. But yeah, no, there's not too much else now. Been very busy at the bale and making a couple of hundred bales a day. The most I made in a day was 447. It wasn't bad going now. There's a couple of days that we were making over 400. It's kind of set back now into the 200 mark. Oh, it went too slow now. Yeah, there was last few days it slipped back under the 200 mark. Still quite a lot of stuff to gather. It's just some of the crops are starting to get a bit lighter, and actually the first bale of hay was baled today. But no, everything's going pretty good for us now. Fusion's running fierce well. We had still have a bit of trouble with the tractor and the power plant. We've done the injectors in her. That did give her a good boost. Still just not over happy with it, so we got the turbo tested on, and turbo was wasn't putting out half what it should have been, so we put a new turbo in it. Still not just happy with it now. We're thinking, and we got the pump redone as well, so we're thinking we might go get her dyno tested and get her retuned, reset, and see does that make the difference. It should make the difference. Well, no, it's not the worst in the world, but if you're on boggy ground where you're constantly trying to pull yourself up out of the ground, or you're bailing on hills, it can be quite bad now. You lose a lot of time where you're just not able to go fast enough. And then as well, because there been a good few pit silage going on and the rake was busy and that, I've been most of what I've been bailing. Right, that's us. Most of what I've bailed hasn't been road, which does slow me down quite a bit. I always get on a lot better when it's road for me. But however, we've tipped back into the yard now. I'm really liking this job here, this joystick, pushing it forward and back. As you can see on it, there's a world of buttons on it. Christ, there's just so many buttons. I don't know that I know what any of them do now. I think that's lift arm there. I have used the joystick on this before, and I know there's a forward reverse button here, so if you flick your dyno shift into neutral, you can flick it from forward to reverse when you're doing loader operations, so that you don't have to be constantly flicking it back and forth, which makes some job. It's like what haven't they thought of in this tractor. I just really do like this tractor. It's just a fantastic tractor. There's no two ways about it. No two ways about it. Just an absolute dream of a tractor. I'm going to stop professing my love for this tractor, but we'll go and tip this load now. I might film another one and video it, and I think I'll put down the camera then. I don't have too much else to talk about. Calves are going fierce well. All our stock, everything like that's going better than ever. Touch wood, stays that way. Touch wood now, it stays that way, but we'll just have to wait and see. Crops are doing phenomenally well. They've stuck up to all the rain so far and all the wind and that, so we'll be quite confident that they should stay up, that there should be nothing in the foreseeable future, or that they should stay standing until we get them cut, which is great, because we were very concerned that they go down, so we were. But no, they're sticking up to they've stuck up to the weathers pretty well so far. I don't know when I'm going to put up this video, whether this is going to be before my mowing video or after, or did I put up my grass walk yet. Just been very busy there. When I missed that week's work, every day that week there was over 400 bales made. We had pit silage going on, we had slurry when it was raining. I was away for the weekend, summer ball in Harper Adams, and getting stuff from my girlfriend to bring back. She's finished over there now, and she's moving over here to Ireland. So it's just been very busy now, but things are starting to quiet now in the baling. There's a lot of the stuff is gathered up now. This, once the 1st of July passes, we'll have all the traditional hay meadows and that to be done, and with the way the weather is at currently, after having that heat wave, there'll be quite a lot of hay to be gathered, all going well if the weather permits. So we'll flip back out now, and I'll stop recording it. I think I've talked enough shit for long enough now, not to be boring you, but this is what I like to call midnight silage. This is what we do be at when everybody else is sleeping, at the silage. However, that's enjoyable old crack once nothing goes wrong. If something goes wrong, anyone that's at the job knows when something goes wrong, well, it does just go fucking wrong. Just break your heart on them days, but other than that, no. Everything's gone well well for us so far this season, so we can't complain too much now. Can't complain too much. Fly back out here now. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's giving you a bit of an insight to what goes on when you're cutting silage at midnight, literally. But that's, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments in like that, as always, hit me down in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and also, great hot weather these days, perfect time to get yourself an old baseball cap. You know where to go. eBay, link is in the description down below, and you can get yourself a Farmer Phil baseball cap. And I'm going to leave it at that. Please like and subscribe to my channel. That's it from me. Good luck.